Hmm. Let's see. All right, we're gonna wait till everybody comes in, and then we'll be all set with our live stream tonight. Let's wait patient for everybody to come. I'm a little late, so that's why I'm a little late. That's why coming in here tonight. I'm supposed to be at 6, and I didn't show up here because I was doing something. So, hey, Paul, how you doing? What's going on, Paul? Okay. No, I didn't. I didn't even do you on. I didn't know when you were on live. I didn't go over there. No, if it was re-recorded. I go watch it afterwards. I wasn't on here. All right. Let's see what we can do about this. Open it up. View water marker. Yeah, the other water marker. I don't like this. Nope. All right. Remove it. Remove it. Objects. Download video with no water marker. What that means? What that means? We'll take it out. Um. Well, anyway, trying to figure something out here. What's this for? What's that? Hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. All right. So anyway, waiting for more people to come in tonight, and once they come in, we'll be all set. But right now, only two people in the eye up right now. Just gonna wait it out. Okay, good enough. I think this tool will fit it. Right here. Put this in here. Okay. All right. We'll see if this is gonna work. We'll put this down for a minute. I'm all right. I'm just trying to work on an idea um on something on my phone, but I want to see if it downloads on my phone, and I'll see if I can do it. Let's work on it. Try to work on a project, a Christmas slideshow with music and a Christmas tree with gifts under the tree and stuff. Let me see if it will work out. How's your wife feeling there, Paul? Get out of that damn Amazon thing. That's good. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, big man, how you doing? Okay, Paul. Hmm. I'll do this later. I'll do this later. I'll do this later. Anyway. Hmm. I'll check my emails. Check my good old emails for a minute. No. Nope. It's in this email. How is it? Well, the new year's coming, and I'll be doing some different things this year. I get the beanies done. I get the baseball caps done. Get that all done with my design and stuff. Ugh. So a matter of time till I get that done. It'll be awesome. And to figure out this phone here though. Click this. Mm. Hey, BZ Collecting, how you doing, man? What's going on, man? Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Good. Yeah. At least you keep him busy, at least, anyway. At least you keep him pretty busy, you know? That's the main thing. That's all that matters, you know? Keep him busy. Had a fun stream earlier. That was on for 3 hours. I don't know if you want to come up with a Biz Collection. If you want to, let me know. I'll send you an email. Send you a good email, and you can come up that way and not leave the link in the chat. Keep the stream safe. Let me know if you want to come up on the panel if you want to. Clean house, okay. I'll just oh, okay. Busy today. That's cool. At least you're doing something. Keeping busy. Shoot. I'm just going to I had a fun stream earlier. 3 hour stream. And It was good. I just I know the new year will be busy for me as well. But you know, it's a pretty quiet stream here. Not much said in the stream. So 8 people up. Huh? See who comes in. Oh man. Yeah. Hmm. 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 This is about today. Crazy politics. Unbelievable. What I'm trying to do is keep busy. Sometimes I get bored, but it's part of the process. But what I'm trying to do is get busy with the getting those items made up later on when the new year comes. But it's not gonna be hard to get that done. It's just a matter of time. You just can't go right into it. You have to plan it out and everything. Gotta make sure it all works. Proper planning and everything. But it will be fun though when it is ready to do it. I don't know yet. Maybe I don't know. I'd probably sell them for like a lower price, and then when the people want them printed, more of a price will go up because they'll be putting the logo on the hats and stuff. I haven't made that decision yet. It's up in the air. Still working on the ideas. It'll be too expensive for you and me to send you over one. She's from the UK, so I don't know how much it'll cost the shipment for that one. I have not a clue, unfortunately. But depends on what they sell them for. Everything. But the beanies are for the winter time. I got it all figured out. See, I want to make a logo. I want to make two different ideas of doing show screening and also doing a different way of doing it that people can get their logos made the way they look to the way it looks on YouTube. And that's what I'm working on. I'm trying to make, if you wanted the logo, it looks like, say if you have a logo that you put together on YouTube, like the picture you got there or something, and you put your name around it. Normally, I would do that because then it would be an easy way of doing it, and then it will be like you don't have to, change your logo or try to make it work on a screen mesh. Use vinyl inside the sublimation things. How much baseball caps logos on it? I don't know yet. I think I don't know, like maybe I don't know, it might be $20 for them or something because you're gonna use. But the way I'm gonna do it might even be 10. Might be $10 a baseball cap, but if it ain't silk screened, or 15 or something, maybe 15. Yeah, you can do that with the way I'm going to be doing them. So, be easy way of doing it that way. Then you won't have to get them screen printed. Just put it on the sublimation and heat them on the baseball caps. And I will print them too. I will print silk screening them too. But right now, the way I'm trying to think things out before the new year comes. You know what I mean? It's like you got to work it out, all the details. The logo's the size of a business card. It's the size of a business card. The logo for the hat, and there's two ways I can go though too. Everything. But I'm doing some thinking on it right now. I'm trying to figure things out. You can't just go right into it and do it. You have to figure out a plan and make the revenue, make the money, get the baseball caps, and when you do get the money to buy them, when the customer orders them, then you gotta have the idea out, the layouts already. You have to use the layout idea because you want to have the layout all made up before you go and make them up. You have to have the thing laid out in the studio. Then you make a video or a live stream about it to show you how it's done. And then in a matter of time, once you get that all figured out, you can go in the studio, take a heat press, press it onto the hat. Once it goes into the hat, you know, it won't come out once it's in there. Want to pick a fish in the middle would be FWP going over the fish. You can even get a black and white fish and put color right into the fish too. If I wanted the same screen print them, you just put any kind of fish in black and white because it goes with grayscale. And what happens is after it's grayscale in the mesh, all you have to do is push the ink over. If you want one color in the hat, just use one color. If you want two colors, it's going to be one color for the lettering and one color for the fish. And once I work on that this year, when I start working on the sides off camera, I will I'll buy a cheap baseball cap or something and see how it prints out. So I'll buy some good baseball caps, not cheap ones. So when I'm ready to print them, they're going to be very good baseball caps. Green hat, letters, and fish. Green hat, letters, and fish and gold. Oh, okay. Well, that's going to be, I don't carry gold paint. Or maybe we could make it maybe we can do that in a, what do you call it? Vinyl lettering with gold. You know, like print it up on the vinyl and stick it on the hat. And we'll have to, maybe we could get some vinyl iron-on sheets you can use. They're washable. Won't wash out. And I got a lot of ideas I'm going to use. A lot of ideas. I haven't done them yet, but it's work. I got some good ideas. It's going to work. I know they are because the patch, the sublimation patch, is going to be cut out as a logo, and then you're going to heat up the hat press and then press them on the hat, and that will be it. And it won't come out. Once it does that, once it comes out, you'll like what it looks like. We'll see, though. So, time will come. Time will come when we're ready. Don't worry about it, though. It's a matter of time, though, because hey, Jason Kling, how you doing, man? Well, hold on for a minute. I think I got your email in here in this book. I should have it in here. Never can find the damn thing. Well, let me let you up, all right? You want to come up? I'll let you up. I'll send you an email. Yeah. Oh, here we go. All right, Casey, you can come up. It's in your email. If you want to come up, it's in your email. It's up to you if you want to come up. It's in your email if you want to come up. Casey. Shoot. Now who's texting me? Hey, 50 and Fabulous. Did I? No, I didn't block you. Why would you say that? Did you block me? I can't check. No. No. I didn't block you. Huh. Maybe someone did that to him? Huh. Oh, you can't chat. What the heck is going on with this StreamYard? Who the hell would block him? Wait till Cajun comes up and I'll go check it out. Here he is. All right, I'll be right back, Cajun. I go check something.
All right.
Steven said he might be blocked, but I don't know how that could happen. That friend of mine that has a, let me see, where did I find the Google? Let me go up to the YouTube studio.
Hunting and stuff with J&J. What's up, Mona Me? How you doing?
Hey, John, how you doing? I'm gonna check out my friend there. He thinks he's blocked. I'm gonna see if he's in here. If he is in here, I don't know why. No, he ain't blocked. He's in here. He ain't blocked.
I don't see any comments on somebody being blocked.
He told me in the text.
Oh. Oh, man, I feel like crap.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like a turd with all the stuff slung out of it.
What happened to you?
I went to the hospital yesterday and day before yesterday for, tests, radiology
Yeah.
and ultrasound. And I did a 2-hour ultrasound, almost 2-hour ultrasound. And yesterday I did like an hour and a half.
Okay.
On the arteries and veins and stuff from my heart. And then he did my heart day before yesterday, but he was doing the main arteries in your body, coming from your heart down your center of your rib cage here, going down to your stomach, and then down the legs because of that neuropathy I got. Numbness in feet, toes, can't feel that. So doctor's trying to pinpoint what's causing that. So, and then this morning I wake up with like a tickle in my throat. And when I got that little tickle in my throat like that, something, I'm getting something. I was supposed to go live last night, my regular Wednesday night. Man, I felt like crap. And then my buddy that comes up on Wednesdays with me, Wednesday nights, his mom had a stroke Tuesday night and died just a couple hours before I was to go live. So I killed a live stream there out of respect for him,
That's strange, huh? That things happen like that. That's crazy. Life is strange, ain't it? Because everything can happen like the blink of an eye. You don't know what's going to happen one day to the next.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange. My friend said he can't get in my stream. He said he don't know if it's YouTube or something, but someone blocked him. He couldn't come in the live stream. So I don't know what is going on.
What you got to do, you got to add him as you got to do it in the studio, YouTube studio.
Wrench.
You don't add him as a moderator. You add him.
He is a moderator.
Approved user or approved person. Because there was some people that they were saying I got him blocked. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm talking about friends of mine. Like, I ain't gonna block you, no. And so I looked at my block. Nope, not in there. It's just something with YouTube. So you got to put them as a approved user or person, and then they can come up. But like I said, you got to do that in studio.
I'll put him in StreamYard and send him an email. Then he can come up through the chat.
Or you can make him a moderator, and then for sure he'll better come in.
Yeah, because I gave him a wrench. I don't know why the hell he can't come in the stream. I told him to come up on the panel and come up that way. I gave him a link from StreamYard to come up. So check his email. I don't know what's going on about this YouTube or anything. I don't know what's going on with this crazy thing.
Wow.
It happened to me before too, and he finally figured out how to come in, but I don't know what is the matter, what's going on. I don't know.
Man, I think I'm running a little fever. I still got my band on from yesterday.
You gotta be all right when you're on here, or?
Cut that off.
Are you gonna be all right when you're on the panel with me, or is there gonna be any issues? Or?
Oh no, I ain't gonna fall out. I ain't gonna pass out on you.
It's terrible to have that problem, It's really terrible. It's not good at all, man. 'Cause that's crazy.
Phew. Hope my doctor calls me and lets me know the results of all them ultrasounds.
Oh, here he is. He's in here now. I gave you the link to come up too. If you want to come up there, my friend. Come up.
BZ, Buzz Collecting. What's up? Yeah, I know him. BZ. That's I'm not gonna say any names. That's a friend of mine.
He's the reseller.
Yeah, he came in my live chat last week and he was like, "Hey, Cajun, how you doing?" and all that. And I said, "Well, that's a new name, but you are somebody that I know from YouTube. You probably changed just a channel name." And
Was
he's
it
like, "Yep, you know me."
Yeah, out of harm's way. I don't blame him. You know, he's been going through hell on this YouTube for a while, and I don't know, just crazy. I'm just, I don't, I was talking on my worship channel today about certain issues that people may not like to hear, but it's not judging people and just telling people that if God told you to change your ways and don't live for sin, don't live for it. That's what I was talking about. Okay. So, but I don't bother people that are, so many words, you know what I'm talking about. Something you don't approve of. But I don't go out and push anything on anybody or anything about beliefs. I don't do that. It's not me. I don't do something like that. I never do and never will. I don't push religion on anybody. I mean, Bible preaching or anything. I just do it what I have to do on there and everything. I'm going to put a Christmas video up with music and the Christmas tree and the whole bit later on, like on the 24th. I won't be on YouTube on the 25th. I'm going to take a break from it. And the video will be up. Be a video of music, Christmas music on it with a video of a tree and all the Christmas songs on it. And, so I got some slideshows off the web, so I'm going to use them for the video.
Oh, I got a buddy of mine. He just got off of work. He said when he gets home, he'll pop in here. I sent him. I shared the YouTube link out to him.
Yeah. If I knew his email, I said ship it to his email. The StreamYard link.
Who's that?
Whoever you're talking about, I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh no, he doesn't come up in StreamYard a lot. He just
if he wanted to.
That's the one that pops all the jokes in the comments. Full Wave Rec.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, get up in here, BZ. Oh, that's right. Well, you turn your camera off.
Yeah, you can keep your camera off there, BZ Collecting. Yeah. He's not afraid to show his face. He ain't afraid of that. He just wants to, probably just too tired to come up. It's not a big deal, BZ Collecting. You don't have to come up if you don't want to. But I was on for 3 hours today earlier. I had some friends in here that I knew. And I think she popped in here again tonight, too. She could be here. Yeah. Over 50 Fathers was in here today, earlier. And she was on my panel. I let her come up and let her stay up in the panel for a while. She was doing her food, picking up stuff at the store, made me laugh. And she was.
I'm fixing to break out my meat thermometer, check my temperature.
Don't you get a thermometer in the house, like one of those they use electronic one?
We got one that Missy bought for her granddaughter. It's one of those Daffy Duck. or
I don't care, use it anyway.
Pluto the dog thermometer. That thing ain't accurate. $3-4 thermometer at Walmart. I wish I had one of them old glass ones, the one you shook down like that.
Oh yeah, they still
When
sell
me
them.
and you, when me and you
Sell
were
'em.
kids, and
Guess
then
who
put it
sells
under
them?
your tongue for about a minute, then you had to, it showed you where your temperature was supposed to be, and if that red mercury line was past it, you knew you had a little fever.
They used to sell them in the drugstore still, They still sell
Yeah,
them.
you used to. My mom would get them from the hospital. She was a nurse for 40 years. She'd get them from the hospital. She had a mouth thermometer and the other one, the anal thermometer. When you, like for babies and kids, young kids, you put a little jelly on it,
Yeah.
Vaseline, and yeah, they cry. That's the reason for them to cry.
Mm.
But you can't stick a thermometer in a baby's mouth because they won't hold on it. Like
Yeah, I
that.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And then under the
That,
armpit, you can do them under the armpit too.
mm. I finally got my website all straightened, and that's all done.
You what?
I was having a hell of a hard time the other day with I was trying to take the shopping cart I were using and put something else in there. And see, I built websites before. I know how to build them, all right? And every time I built a website, they have a button to encrypt a token or a password if you don't want to encrypt it. Unfortunately, I knew that software had that, but the only thing they did wrong is they put like a banner over it. I didn't see it. And so when I realized it, they showed me a picture of it. I said, Don, it's right there. And I knew they had that in that software. Every software you build a website has that option to unencrypt a password or a token on a web page. They have a button that shows it or hides it. And that's why I couldn't see it, because they had a banner over it. Hey, Terry, how you doing?
Hey, holy cow, girl. How you doing? Bonjour.
And then the whole thing is that when I finally realized it, yeah, last night we got that done. We got it all cleared away, no more problems at all. And this is my card. You've seen one of these, right? Occasion, the card reader.
Oh, yeah, Square.
Yeah.
Oh, you finally got it in, huh?
Yep. It was free. Didn't charge. Don't have no fees on it. Nothing. No fees. No nothing. But the shopping carts have fees, but they're all fraud protection. If someone uses a stolen credit card, it will decline it. That's what they said. It will decline if someone tried to use someone else's card and it ain't theirs. It will decline it and they can't use it. That's what's good about it. And I asked them that, and they said, "Oh no, we don't do that." They couldn't understand what I was talking about. I said, you better think in your mind for a minute. If someone uses someone else's credit card that's not theirs, it will decline it, right? Yeah. So you got security protection on that. Oh yeah, we do it. Stupid people. They couldn't get their heads out of the sky or something. What was the matter with them? I don't know.
They got a guy. I forget where this one guy's at. He's up by Michigan, or I forget where he's at. He's got a trading post, and people come in and sell stuff, and it's kind of like a pawn shop, but people more or less go in there to sell and buy. Well, this woman was in there, and she had a tool like a portable saw, skill saw, in a box, taped, and so the owner of the shop, he was like, okay, well, I see it's sealed. She says, oh, yeah, hadn't fooled with it. I got it like this, and that's it. And he cuts the top of the box with his box cutter, opens it, and they got a box inside of that box that it's open. The tape's cut on that box where the saw is supposed to be.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of newspaper in it.
Oh, really?
She was trying to scam him with a brand new sealed box with a saw in it. He don't go for that. So
So,
the
so what
same
she
lady
said?
says, "Oh my God, they sold me a bunch of newspaper. I wonder how that happened." Well,
Hey, Taylor.
he puts everything back in the box. He said, "You want me to throw this away for you?" She says, "No, I'll take it back and do something with the newspaper, recycle it or something." Hey, backwoods, how you doing, mon ami?
Well, she did it.
So
She was acting it out that she didn't know.
yeah, so right away she says, "Well, I got these cards here, these gift cards. Are you interested in those?" She said, "They're $100 a piece. There's $100 on each one."
Oh, shit.
He says, "Well, I give $50 for $100 cards." So he scans one in his credit card machine, and no good. She said, "Oh, well, you have to scratch the thing off and call that number to activate it." He says, "No, ma'am, I don't. If I scan that card, it lets me know it's a valid card."
Well, she's really trying to pull a fast one in, huh?
Man, she
Oh,
was trying to sell him all kind of stuff in that 15 minutes in that video. Ah,
never know, would you?
man. I think the name of the channel, the name of the store is Trading Post. The name of the channel is Craigslist Hunter.
Oh, okay.
Craigslist Hunter. And
Craigslist is bad.
he's originally from Poland. Came over here years and years ago and
Hmm.
opened a store. I guess he worked for somewhere, saved his money, and opened a store. And he's got, oh man, like almost 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. And
Hmm.
he does auctions and put some of his stuff on eBay and sells in the store and all that. But he's got a few videos on people trying to scam him. Fake Gucci bags, fake Rolex watches. He knows every scam that's out there. He
I
knows
don't,
it.
I don't understand, right? How people can be so stupid and go in the store and try to sell them a saw that wasn't in there.
Yeah,
What
bunch
I
of
don't
newspaper.
What was she? What was she thinking? You're not going to get away with it. No one's going to fall for that stupidity. You got to be pretty stupid to fall for that, and no one's going to be dumb enough to fall for it. Of course, they're going to look in the box to check the saw out. How stupid can you be? I know I would if I had a store. I'd be checking it out too, but I wouldn't be so lenient against this lady. I'd call the law enforcement after her. That's what I'd do. I wouldn't let her get away with it. She would have got in trouble for sure. I had someone that did that in my t-shirt business to me one time, and that little jerk never got I never deal with him again. He's a little jerk. He was a contractor. Worked on condominium. He was a real winner, that one. Like the doctor is calculated. I was only didn't know what he was doing at the time until I found out when it was too late. And I said, I never deal with that guy again. So he never got my business. I don't even know if he's still in business or not. Maybe, who knows? Because he has a funny way of dealing with the customers. He like to date people's wives. He'd probably be in his grave right now. Somebody killed him probably. I don't know. He tries to date people's wives. A guy's wife to make a sale. What the hell is that guy? He's a player. I knew one of the girl he was going with, and her husband was a bodybuilder. He's a big sucker, and he's going around with his wife. Oh, he might have popped his head like a you know like a melon.
All
All
right,
right,
you're going out. You're heading out. BZ.
all
Take
right,
it
take
easy.
care, my friend.
Yeah,
So
enjoy your new well and bon année.
when he came to my house, this was 10, maybe 20 years ago. He came to my house with a girl in his car, and I kept looking. She kept looking at me, and I said, "I know that lady. He has some guts going around with her. Her husband finds out, he is going to be one sorry son of a so and so." And she kept ducking down the car occasion. When she seen me, she kept ducking down. And I said, what are you hiding in the car for? I know who you are. I used to give a paper to her husband. Husbands are huge, you know. He has muscles on him you wouldn't believe. He lifts weights in there. He's a strong sucker, you know. He's big and huge, you know. I said, this guy has a lot of guts going with her. If he catches him, he's going to be some sorry dead person or something. So I don't know what happened. Well, what he ended up doing is crooking me out of 200. That guy did that contract. I could have kicked his rear end. He kept on doctoring his calculator. I didn't know what he was doing, but now I don't have that problem with my customers. Now I don't want them to use the calculator.
Oh man.
Are you feeling all right?
Oh, I survived. Oh mate.
Maybe you're coming down with a cold too, you know?
Yeah, come down with something. Probably a cold, the crud cold. I don't know if I picked up anything in the hospital, but I'm right there at the radiology department, you know, and I'm not where any patients are. But
Well,
the patients' rooms are far from where I was at in radiology, you know, and people go in radiology and X-ray for broken bones, or you know, MRI, a CAT scan, ultrasound, like I was doing.
Hospitals,
There's
you
no
can
sick
get
people that go in radiology, just people with broken bones and you know,
but
a head scan or
bro.
something.
Never know. They can catch anything in the hospital, any kind of bug in there, you know, because people are coming and going.
Yeah, but no patients. Patients aren't allowed to go outside and smoke that way. They got to go out a different
Yeah, I
direction
know.
to keep
But there's
healthy
something,
people healthy. You know.
yeah, but something about hospitals. People do pick up germs in hospitals.
Yeah, and there were like one person that I noticed that walked from outside to inside, and she had a little bag in her hand. She was going to visit a friend, I guess, but she just walked from outside to inside, so she didn't pass back and blowing germs all around. Uh, she was still in the room when I got out, you know, and went outside.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, they ought to have it like if you want to see somebody in there, go the way they have to go out to smoke. You know, that way you're not bringing germs out of their room into
Right.
the public area. People getting X-rays and stuff or
Hmm.
blood tests. You know.
So what are they doing? They took some tests on you to find out what exactly is going on.
Yeah, it was some deep ultrasounds they did on me. The
Okay.
first day they did veins and heart. The next day it was two different tests for two days. Got 4 tests done.
If you some
Then
serious problem,
yesterday they done the deep one for main arteries.
yeah. If you had something seriously wrong with you, they wouldn't wait too long. They'll call you right away and they'll tell you because
Oh yeah, uh-huh.
to me they found nothing wrong with you. They's probably coming down with a little cold or something. Head.
When he had me lean on my left side, lay on my left side, I could see the monitor where he's he's got that sensor right here. Instead of
Yeah.
here in the front of my heart, he's got it on the side right here by my rib cage. In fact, he tickled me a couple of times. And I could see my whole heart pumping, you know, like that.
Yeah.
And I could see him with his mouse. He's got his mouse there and he clicks on it and he makes a circle and then it comes up and it's taking, to me, it looked like he was taking measurements, you know, of the inside of my heart. And I said, taking measurements? And he was like, yep, sure am. And then he was doing the sine wave, you know, like the
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
you know, the lifeline, you know, that goes across the screen. He had that up and he was measuring the peaks, the top of the peak of
Mhm.
the line, the pulse to the bottom of the negative peak just like on the radio or something when you working on the radio and you find out what the peaks are
Yeah.
on the voltage, positive peaks and negative peaks. So he was doing the same thing, more or less same thing I would do on the radio, but just a totally different animal. You know, this is my heart is doing, and I'm doing it on a radio, something that's not living.
Yeah.
But he did say, because my doctor had told me, and I says, does it look like my heart's larger on the right side than the left side? He said, oh yeah, it is. He said, it's not a lot though. You know, he says, really nothing to, you know, because a lot of people have it. And I have a hole in my heart too. Like in between the two sides, I got a hole that passes through there. So if I ever get in the guy that did the ultrasound on me a year and 4 months ago, whatever, he said, that's a good thing. You know, a lot of older people get a hole in their heart. And he said, it's a good thing if you ever get a blood clot. It'll run right through your heart, you know, and hopefully stop somewhere, you know, where it won't affect you or break up, you know, the heartbeat, you know, boom, boom, like that, or break up the clot when it's in your heart. And then it'll go out in one of your main arteries. But he said, if it goes to your lung, you ain't got time to say a Hail Mary.
Yeah, right.
Now, I think it's in your lung. And I don't know why a blood clot in your lung would kill you like that, you know?
It could. Have a good night, Paul.
I think he said the lungs. But,
Well,
right, Monsieur Paul, Joyeux Noël and Bonne Année. We don't see you again. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year in French.
So you'll be, they'll get, if they find anything serious, they wouldn't hold it back. They'll call you right away. So they won't mess with you. Because that's one thing they wouldn't do. I know they wouldn't because my heart is healed. I had a problem. I don't have it anymore. I just keep taking my medicine, but I'm doing really well with mine. So,
yeah. I take blood pressure medicine because it's on the borderline, you know? So doctor after 6 or 9 months, I think I saw him like 3 times, and every 3 months he's like, yeah, we're gonna put you on a low blood pressure medicine. And when I was in the hospital a couple of years ago for them 30 days, they wasn't giving me, I wasn't taking my blood pressure medicine, and my blood pressure was fine. And I knew what medicine they were giving me. They was giving me more or less painkillers and something else. But now I was injected. The painkillers were injected.
So what kind of heart medicine they give you?
Benazepril.
Oh, okay.
And hydrochlorothiazine.
I never heard of that.
Hydrochlorothiazine. 12.5 milligrams. And that's one I take. And then the other one, I guess, Benazepril. One of them like a fluid medicine.
Right.
I was taking one pill a day, and it was 2 medicines in there. Then my insurance said, "Oh, we can't pay for that medicine anymore. You have to get separate medicines. You know, it's the same medicine, but you got to have your doctor separate them." So the doctor separated them, and it costs more money when you separate them. So the insurance is just screwing themselves, or something. I don't know the reason behind that rhyme, because it's twice as expensive as the single pill with 2 medicines in it. So, yeah, because I get a bill, you know, that what my insurance company pays and what it don't, whatever, and it shows on there what they pay, and it was like I said, twice the price when they divided the medicine. Boy, if my back starts hurting in between my shoulder blades, if I start getting hurting there and I feel a little something coming, oh man, I'm gonna be sick for a couple 3 days.
Mm. Mm.
If my back burns, if I touch it, running fever or something, and it burns and hurts, I had that one time, man. I wouldn't wish that feeling on nobody.
Mm.
No, man. Shy, mon Dieu, huh? Oh,
Insurance companies can be a pain too. You know, they try to not to cover medicine I was on, and we call my doctor tomorrow about that. Tell them about that. Bunch of idiots.
yeah, I'm drinking some homemade lemonade that Missy made. I drink lemonade every day, coffee and lemonade. So that lemonade got vitamin C, and I already take vitamin B and vitamin D because I don't go outside a lot, so I don't get no vitamin D from the sun like I used to.
Oh,
So
okay.
I take vitamin D once a day, and
Mm-hmm.
B, which is paid for by me, and uh, and then the vitamin C, with the lemonade. So
Yep.
I got 3 different vitamins kicking it
Mm.
in the butt right now. And what kind of vitamins of wine you got? Sangria. It's a citrus wine, so it's got vitamin C in it.
Mm. I wouldn't know. I don't drink, so I don't know about that.
Missy, I got some the other day when we were shopping. She was like, "Let's get a little wine." Okay, it's up to you.
Mm.
Me personally, I didn't want to, but she got some, so I drank a couple of cups a
Mm.
couple of days ago, 3, 4 days ago, because
Probably got head cold.
I didn't drink none
Probably
when I
got
had
a
the
head
test.
cold, huh? You know that? You might have a cold, a head cold or something that you're catching,
Yeah,
maybe,
probably.
because that's the time of season it is that things go around. You know.
Yesterday morning, man, it was cold. I mean, not cold, bitter cold. It was chilly, and
Yeah.
I had my orange zipper, zip up sweatshirt, like a jogging shirt,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I got the shirt, the coat, whatever you call it, coat, sweatshirt, coat, and the pants. Pat Paulson had the guys at T6 sent me that for Christmas. Hunting Blaze Orange. I think I showed it to you. And I
That's
think Pat Paulson came in when I was trying it on or something.
Mm.
Or I tried it on when Pat jumped in.
Mm.
See it? Now I'm sitting on it.
Yeah.
Got the zipper on it. Zip it up.
I had to print a guy's shirts of that color. That shirt was a pain in the rear. I printed them, but
If I'm jogging, on the road or something, and somebody hits me, if I'm wearing that Hunter Blaze Orange, they blind.
yeah. But those T-shirts I printed were very delicate fabric, and that was like, wow. You had to be very careful when you print them because they shred. The material, if it rubs against something, the threads will shred on it. You had to
On
be
what
very
material?
that shirts I did for that contractor.
Huh?
They were sweat-proof T-shirts, but they were like delicate fabric. They were like polyester. You know how those shirts they have the holes in them, and you wear
Oh
them.
yeah.
Them were pain. You had to be very careful with those shirts. You had to really be careful with them.
They got some of them shirts that are real soft, and they fit you good, but they soft. way softer than cotton. I guess it's
Right.
a synthetic material. My son used to wear them shirts. He said about $40, $50 a piece.
Right.
Like long sleeve, like when you go hunting.
Yeah.
It's supposed to keep you warm, disperses uh, the sweat and holds the scent in and all your body scent. That way the deer can't smell it.
And then the guy had heavy coats, heavy hoodies, jackets, and I printed the logos on the front of them, but I couldn't do the sleeve because my sleeve press I built, I couldn't use it because the coat was so huge. I couldn't do anything with it. So I told the guy, I can't print your logos on the sleeve, but I got the front of them done. But then I built a sleeve press that's going to fit bigger coats now. So I had to take my saws out and build a big one that'll fit the jackets when he left. So in case that someone else comes by and wants them done. But they were fun to do. There were like 25 of them, but you had to be very careful with the material because the fabric is very, very delicate and very, very. You had to be careful with them. Right? That's all I can say. It's like it was soft material, but they were like it felt like they were polyester with a little nylon in them. And if it hit a rough surface, it would make the threads go a little bit out of it or something. So I had to be careful with every shirt I did them. And one sleeve was not even sewed right. And I couldn't do nothing with them because I didn't do it. The manufacturer did it. It was nothing new with me. And if I see a seam popping out, I'm not touching that shirt. I'm not even putting my fingers on that material. I printed the sleeve out and then the threads popped out of the sleeve. So I didn't touch it. I said, I ain't sewing that thing. Maybe his wife could have sewed it for him. I don't know. Maybe she could have. But I wasn't going to do it. So I left that alone. And so it was only one shirt that did that. The rest of them stayed in. Well, you know what they say about a shirt that does that, right?
Say that again?
You can't hear me too good?
Yeah, I heard you earlier, but that last question.
I said, the seam, do you know why a seam pops out of a T-shirt when you are printing the T-shirt, why the seam pops out? Do you have any idea why?
No.
The shirt is outdated. It's old.
Oh, okay. Like the thread's rotting in the seam or something? Or bad quality thread?
The shirt's old and the seam in the threads pop out. I had that done before. I had to get some shirts replaced by a company I was dealing with. And she wouldn't replace them right now. The problem was this lady would not move her hind, right? Wouldn't move it. And she said, I'm not replacing those damn shirts. So I called up, this is years ago, I called up Haynes, and Haynes called her and said, hey, listen, lady, it's our company, and they're going to replace them without a question. Because you're replacing them because I'm telling you to. Because you're supposed to send them back. If they're outdated, you're supposed to send them back to us, and we can give you a new shirt. But you didn't do it. You got lazy. They were giving her the lip, so she replaced them because she was getting help from the Haynes company about the T-shirts. She was not replacing because the seams were popping out of the sleeves because the shirts were old. They said that told me on the phone. That's how I knew. They said the shirts were outdated and they need to be replaced. So they told her to replace them.
I think I still got that company bookmark. It's a T-shirt company. And I think they in Oregon or Washington State. They're in the Northwest, Pacific Northwest. And it's a T-shirt company that sells shirts to screen printers and all that, like you, people like you. They got hats, shirts. When I got when I found out about them, they had shirts on sale for like $3.
Is that the one you gave me for that link? Is that the one you gave me? I'm sure you did.
Did I send you that link for them
And I
shirts?
talked to them. I told them, forget them. I'm not dealing with you.
I don't
They
know if
were,
that's the company I sent you a link for.
yeah, it was. And I called them. I talked to them, and they were kind of. They had a weird. They had a weird business where they set up their business. I didn't like it. I didn't care for them. Oh, you have to have a license for your business, so you should buy our shirts. I said, you can take your shirt and sit on it. So I buy them from my other vendor, and if a brother will buy all
I'll find it later and send you the link.
I know I had that. Well, I know what you're talking about. I talked to them on the phone. Well, you have to
Is
have a
that the
business.
one in Oregon
The
or
deal-
whatever?
Yeah. They said you have to have a business. Well, I don't have a business license right now. I'm not a business. But I will be in the new year.
No, they sell to the public. You
Well,
don't have
they
to have a
don't.
license for them to
They
sell to
told
you.
me they did. He told me they had to. That's when you sent me, and I called them, and they told me that. They were nasty bastards on that. They were pretty nasty, man, on the phone. They were saying, "Oh no, we can't sell you unless you're a business." And I said, "Hell with it." Then.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta lean off the dock and get me some more lemonade. Vitamin C. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, anyway, like I said, the new year is gonna be good for doing other things in the t-shirt business, and I do all kinds of shirts already. I'm just not gonna have problems printing any shirts, matter of fact. But I have to get. Oh, excuse me. I was yawning all day today. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. But it's a matter of time, though. So I'm just going to keep pushing, and keep pushing, and keep working on it. So I can.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh.
This phone works better than this one. You know that?
What?
This Motorola phone works better than the other one. This thing is an old fart. This other phone's an old fart.
Huh.
It don't. It's something about the space in the phone that if you clean it out, oh, you have no space in it. And I put a 1 terabyte card in this stupid phone, and it wouldn't read the 1 terabyte card. It was a retard. The phone's dumb. It's a dumbass phone.
Well, Motorola had some good phones. I mean, Motorola made some good products, you know.
This phone is good. This is my best phone now. This one's an old fart. This ain't a Motorola. It's a Samsung Galaxy A03s.
I got
That
an A14 Galaxy.
Mm-hmm. But this phone is an old fart. That's what it is.
Phone can do a lot of stuff, and I don't know about.
I'll clean slate this phone later on. I'll try to figure out how to clean slate it or something and put it back in to normal and redo it.
Full Weight Rex said he's watching, but he can't comment because he hadn't been subbed for a month.
For what?
Full Weight, my buddy, says he can't comment because he hadn't been subbed to you for a whole month, 4 weeks.
Oh, well, I have the sub. The scribe was coming for 30 days. I had trolls coming in.
Right. Right. I thought he was already subbed to you. 'Cause
Which
I'm
which
pretty sure I've seen him in here before. It's probably before you had that thing on.
so what's his name? I don't even know.
Full wave rect, like full wave rectifier. You know,
I
electronic
don't
part.
I don't recognize that name.
He's been in my live streams, and I'm pretty sure he's been in your comments because he's always popping jokes.
Hmm. Maybe
But
because of the 30-day thing was causing
how
it.
long? How long you been? See, he texting me. How long you been sub to him? Full
I
wave.
don't even recognize the name.
Yeah, he's been in my live chats, and with RXTX barbecue and Simon. He goes in all the. He follows me around. He's been with full. I mean,
Let me put a look at my,
RXTX barbecue like 4,
let me
5,
look
6
at
months.
the scribe was coming this other phone. I'll take a look at it and see if his name's in here. Because it doesn't show on the computer. Let me get this phone turned on. I'll look it up in a minute. See if he's in here. If he is now, maybe I'm not subscribed. I know one person that was subscribed to me, and he was, and I wasn't, and that's why he couldn't come in. But once I subscribed to him, he came in the chat. So maybe that is the reason. We'll see. Let me check my other phone. I'll check the Motorola one.
Yeah, I'm gonna type. I'll type his name in. That's his channel name. He don't have any videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
I
does.
don't,
He's got one. He got one catfishing. Yeah, he's got a
I
video.
don't recognize that name. I really don't
Catfish.
recognize. I don't recognize it. I really don't.
I'm pretty sure he's been in here before.
I don't think I'm subscribed to him though. I really don't think I am. I'll look though, but I don't think it didn't look familiar to me. Let me check out my YouTube, and I'll tell you right in a minute. I'll search for his name, and I'll see if I'm subscribed to him. If I'm not, I will subscribe to him. See if I can get my channel up here. Okay.
Yeah, he's over in Utah, Utah.
Okay.
That's where he's at. He's a Marine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, appreciate your services, full wave, right? For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
He was,
All right.
he was over in the big sandbox overseas.
I'll search for him.
Oh. Damn.
Full Wave Wrecking, right? And I'm not subscribed to him. I told you I didn't have him.
Oh, okay. But he's been
Well,
subscribed to you. No,
I'll subscribe to
probably
him
a
right
few
now.
weeks.
Full Wave Wrecking, right?
Yeah, wrecked. RECK. He's got one video called Catfishing.
RECKED, right?
Yeah.
Wrecking. Oh, wait a minute.
One
All right.
video is catfishing. He's teasing a cat, you know, a 4-legged cat with a
Yep.
piece of tape on a
See it.
fishing pole
So
through a
tell him
pallet. It's
you
funny
might
as
be able
hell.
to come in now, because if you subscribe to me, tell him I wasn't subscribed to him. So he might be able to come into the stream now.
I don't know. Maybe try to type something full wave. I doubt it because he hadn't been subscribed to you for a
Oh, he was subscribed to me, you said, but I wasn't to him. I don't know if he was subscribed to me already, but I wasn't subscribed to him. So I didn't even know who he was. You sure you subscribed to me? I don't know. I don't really know because um, that's the first time I've seen his name. I didn't recognize if he was. He could still type in the chat if you were subscribed to him. He could still type. If I wasn't subscribed to him or not, he could have typed in it.
No, it
But
don't work like that. He has to be.
let me
He has
look.
to be subscribed to you for a whole month
Let me take a look at
to
the
come.
my subscribers list, and I'll tell you if he was subscribed. I'll tell you in a minute. All right. Let me go to the YouTube side, and I'll see if he's in there, just for the hell of it, because I don't know if he's in here or not. We'll find out in a minute. All right. Let's see. Recent subscribers. Wave record, right? Let's try to see 7 days. No, I don't see him in there. 28 days. Wave record. Nope, not in there. 90 days. Hmm. No, so far. No. Did you know YouTube gives you a button in here now in the stream that you can check a person out on your inside your chat? I don't see him in here so far.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that new thing.
I don't think you should do that though, because it gives people
I don't never
more.
do that. It's check the history with YouTube or something.
I didn't
Or
like that. I think you
something.
should put that in. That can help a troll out if you do that. That's not good. They like helping. They love the trolls anyway. They're idiots. They do love the damn trolls. I know they do. I know they're part of them. They're not going to kid me. And so I reported someone so many times they wouldn't move their ass to take care of it. That's how bad they are.
I'm gonna have to jump out of here. I'm gonna have to go lay down for about 20, 30 minutes or something. Man,
Okay, you take care of
oh
yourself.
Lord. Yeah.
Go
All
take.
right, Wayne. Hey, I appreciate you having me up. And as
Yeah,
always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Check y'all
get
later.
better.
I believe
Get
time.
better.
If I don't see y'all before Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Get better soon. Occasion.
Thank you, sir.
Kenneth Bird. Yeah, the troll. I don't want him in my channel. I don't see him in here. So anyway, we're here doing a live stream, and we'll try to get 2 hours in. Casey didn't feel good. She had to leave the stream. I think my friend needs a rest. Hope he feels better because I don't want my friend being ill. So I hope he gets better soon. and everything. So